Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Foxy Lady as recorded by Jimi Hendrix on guitar. Now this is an incredible song and it's such a great guitar lesson for us to work on to not only discover more about Jimi Hendrix's style, but work on our lead playing and our groove and just combining a ton of awesome elements together. Before we dive into it though, I want to hook you up with something right away and give you a gift for spending some time with me here on my channel. At the first link down below, I've got the ultimate soloing guidebook that I put together just for you that has over 100 licks and exercises that are going to take you through soloing over major, minor, and dominant chords. So if you want to improve your guitar playing, check that out at the first link down below. And this comes with audio examples for all of the tabs and everything in the book. So you can get that completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/free book to pick up your copy there. All right, well, with that said, let's dive into this lesson. Let's break down how to play Foxy Lady as recorded by Jimi Hendrix on guitar. Now we've got two parts we're going to cover. The first part is just the main riff, and then the second part is the chorus. So let me play for you the main riff first. We'll start off with that, and then I'll break it down. Here's what it sounds like. 3 and 4 and... All right, so a couple things. I'm playing this guitar part. I have a crazy fuzz pedal turned on, and that was definitely a part of the sound. And there was this main riff happening. There was a lot of overdubs as well with some cool guitar parts. Like, for example, when I hit that 5th fret there, you know, one guitar is going, and then another one's going, doing just this kind of bluesy, classic blues riff up here. So I'm going to show it to you. I turned off the fuzz just so you can hear more of a clean guitar tone. Now I am in standard tuning. Again, sometimes Jimmy would play this live like he'd be down a half step. So depending upon what version you're playing along with, the record is just standard tuning. Now the chord, this is all based around one chord, and what it is this sound. It's what we call the Jimi Hendrix chord. And I've seen this written a lot of times in different sheet music things over the years, books and stuff, as an F sharp minor 7. But what you want to think about this as is really this sound, which is sort of this interesting hybrid. It's like, how do you define it? Is it a major chord or a minor chord? And what it is just the sound of the blues. It's this chord, it's F sharp 7. I'm just playing different voicings of it. F sharp 7, sharp 9. And it's the same chord used in like Smokestack Lightning and all these classic blues songs. And Kenny Burrell used it in Chitlin's Con Carne. Here's a cool jazz voicing of it up here on the 14th fret. I've got, well, the 14th fret with my root there, and then 13th fret, and then 14, 14, 14. That chord, you know, you can play it lower. It doesn't quite sound that good down here. It gets a little mushy down there. So here, or you can play this chord. This is the most common Jimi Hendrix chord that people play. And then this one is really down here based off like an F sharp 7, but then grabbing the 5th fret on the 2nd and 1st strings, okay? Now, I've seen a lot of people go, you know, but what Hendrix actually did, and you can see this live, is he used his thumb. And it's definitely a crazy way of playing it. Like, I play the thumb chords all the time, and I play the song, and I go, wow, this is just a crazy kind of hand position. So here we're going to go 1 and 2 and and what that is the 2nd fret of the low E with the thumb. 2 of those, and then your pinky finger grabs the 5th fret on the 2nd and 1st strings. Okay, so it's the low, and then the high, and then what you do is you play, instead of playing this note, you go to the octave above that, so the 4th fret on the 4th string. Do 2 of those, and then again the double stop. So it's... Okay, that's it. Now, if that's too hard for you, you can just go like this and then use your pinky. But But the best way to do it is the way that I'm showing you, like this with the thumb, because that's the way Jimmy did it. So, okay, so 1 and 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a, and you can think about, you know, I think about like Mary Had a Little Lamb by Stevie Ray Vaughan that uses that same chord. It's almost like this. It's another way of doing this, but I cover 2 strings there. So this is an advanced kind of thing, but, and then you could even get that in there. That's tough. But 1 and 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 and 2 E and a, then you do it again in the second bar. 1 and 2 E and a, then you play this little bass line. Okay, and that's just a walk up. It's going up what we call the blues scale. Again, that's why I don't think of this really that much as a minor 7 sound. I think of it as just a blues sound. It's like, is it major or minor? It's blues. Okay, so what it is the 5th fret of the low E, and then the 2nd fret on the 5th string, and walk up 2, 3, 4, and that's just all down picks, you know, in typical Hendrix style. And then you can get a lot of, you know, just a lot of kind of feel to it. It doesn't have to be that exact, you know, it should just kind of have a vibe. So let me turn that fuzz pedal back on, and you can hear what it sounds like all together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... What a cool riff. All right, so then we go to the chorus. Now the chorus is the I Want to Take You Home. What happens here is Hendrix plays now just a regular major chord. He goes F sharp to E to B. Now the F sharp lasts for a full measure. Then you go to E, 2 beats, B, 2 beats. That's just 2, 4, 4, 4. It's a bar chord there on the 2nd fret. So your E chord to your B chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Doing the thumb there instead of... You could do this if you don't want to use the thumb. But again, this is a Hendrix song. I gotta use my thumb. Okay, we do that 2 times. On the 3rd time, he'll do this little fill, and this is a very common Hendrix kind of fill. Coming off that B chord, what he would do is slide into the 6th fret on the 5th string, then 4th fret on the 4th string, then do a pull-off. 6 to 4, and then the 6th fret of the 5th string. So 3 and 4 E and a. So 1 and 2 and 3 and then end on this. You just hit that 4th fret on the 4th string. That's your root, your F sharp. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... Then we have the Foxy Lady, right? And then we got this little lick. So that's a little pentatonic lick all the way up here on the 16th fret, 3rd string. You just bend it up a whole step and then come back to 14. And then a lot of times he'll do like these rakes on the strings. And that gets a really cool, just kind of bluesy feel to it. Then, what that is the bend. Then, it's coming down like an F sharp minor triad. So bending up, then 14, 14, 16. Just going 1, note per string, starting on the second string. So, and of course the vibrato, when you're sitting on that note, you gotta give it some vibrato. Congrats on making it through this classic Jimi Hendrix lesson. If some of these techniques are new for you, just know it's gonna take time. Jimi did a lot of that thumb stuff, which takes time for your hand to sort of stretch out, but just keep putting your hands on the shapes and keep trying, and over time, each day, your hands are gonna actually just naturally stretch out. And to help you even more today, make sure before you go to pick up my ultimate soloing guidebook at the first link down below. And this is gonna take you through over 100 licks and exercises that come with downloadable audio examples that go along with the book, all completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/free book to grab your copy there. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know your favorite Jimi Hendrix song. Just comment it down below. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.